What's up, everybody? Mix of Games here, coming at you with some Madden 18 franchise mode of our series called Give Me Some Cap. So we're revisiting our franchise mode here, and we actually left right off at the NFL draft, which is very, very exciting. This is actually one of my favorite parts. Second would be probably the free agency. So we definitely have a lot of team needs. We definitely need help all across the offensive line. Our receivers are actually pretty good. Our running backs are solid. And for the most part, we have our franchise QB and a decent tight end for next year because we did franchise tag CJ. But on defense, we definitely are in a need for some safeties. Our linebacking core is solid. Our defensive line is actually pretty good too. And probably take a look at a few corners while we're there. But no more dilly-dallying, we're going to jump right in and see what kind of players we can actually snag. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the draft because I do want to take a look at our draft board. We are picking number 20, but I do kind of want to see if there's anybody that intrigues me enough to be able to jump in. So let's see at what players we actually had pretty much labeled up at the top. So left tackle is actually one of our biggest needs, and right here, Long Lewis seems to be the guy for the job. His pass blocking and run blocking are not the greatest at B- for him to be first round talent, but to be honest, 41 reps at a bench press, which is the best, an amazing 40-yard dash for first as well. This guy definitely is some pretty nice talent, so we might be picking up Long Lewis as our first pick. And we are going to be looking at a couple other players as well, because we do want to look at sometimes depth and as well as who we will be able to pick up that we can actually get for. So going down the line, I don't believe we had anybody that we chose high at safety position, so it doesn't look like anybody's too crazy, except for Nigel Freeman, which actually is not too bad. Really nice hit power, decent catching, and pretty actually not bad zone coverage for a strong safety. And he is a playmaker, which actually is pretty nice. But we also do have a couple other guys lined up, but I think our main guy is going to be that Long Lewis. So let's go into the trade block and see who the team needs that we might need to keep an eye out in order so we could jump ahead. So we're going to check out the top 5 in the Jets, San Francisco 49ers, Bears, Browns, and Buccaneers. So let's check those teams out really quickly and let's see what kind of talent they will be looking for. So the Bears definitely need a left tackle, but their immediate need is a wide receiver. Let's check out what the Browns do need. Browns don't need them. Buccaneers definitely need a left tackle, so we might be needing to move up ahead of these guys because I do have a feeling that he would get picked up. So the 49ers actually do need a left tackle. We're going to see if we can actually make a play here. They do have CJ, but let's see what we can make for their number 2 overall pick. So at quarterback, we don't have any depth, unfortunately, but we do have a left tackle that we're willing to part ways with. So he is definitely in the red, mostly because of the cap hit as well as probably his age. But let's see what guys we can actually give up. So Vinny Curry, he is going to be over the age of 30 and at a 79 with a 4.6 million cap hit. We might need to be looking into moving on for him. So let's just kind of see what kind of depth we are looking at. And yeah, nowhere even close. But we are going to try and see if giving up our 30th overall pick will definitely enhance that right away. And it was. Okay, so unfortunately, we probably could have gotten a little bit more of value for our draft picks. But you know what? Number 2 overall, not too bad. I say we stick with that. And let's go ahead and see what the Jets do pick up at the number 1 overall spot. So they pick up a cornerback. Not really sure. A. Horton, not really sure what his first name is. So we're just going to name him Aaron. He's going to be Aaron for this episode. Now, I do kind of want to see what offers we are going to be getting. So we are actually getting the Washington's number 8th pick, another first for next year, and a second, which is actually really, really good. That's not that bad. We do have Miami's number 6, their second, and a first for next year. And we do have the Cleveland Browns with the number 4 now, a number 2 for this year, and then another number 6. Ooh, okay. So that's actually not that bad, and I'm actually pretty interested in probably moving up, but it does kind of worry me. We don't have to worry about the 49ers, but the Bears are going to be the only team that we're going to be on the lookout for. Ooh, so this is going to be tough, guys. I'm not really sure what we should do, but I'm almost tempted in jumping up for that number 4 spot. We're moving down for the number 4 spot. But really quick, we're actually going to go down and see if we can actually milk a little bit more from this trade. So we're going to go to the Browns. We are going to put up our first. We are going to take their 4th. They also do have, wow, that's crazy. They do have another first. And let's see if we can actually make it a 3rd for next year. I would actually be okay with taking this. And perfect. Accepted. Okay. So not that bad. So now we definitely have no choice, and we're going to have to pray that our left tackle does not get picked up by these two teams. And I'm really, really hoping that he doesn't get picked up. So cross our fingers. Let's see who gets picked up. Oh my God, my heart almost dropped. They pick up a left tackle, but it's not the left tackle that we're looking at. So Bears, please play ball. Do not pick up a left tackle. And they don't. Amazing. I think this is going to be our opportunity to snag Long Lewis. I'm definitely not trading out of the top 5 unless anybody is willing to give me everything. Like the Atlanta Falcons here, they are offering quite a bit of a mother load. But you know what? We need a solid left tackle for our franchise, and that's exactly what we're going to be getting. So we are picking up Long Lewis with an amazing combine, all right stats, but hopefully he could be somebody that progresses. And boom, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We get our left tackle of the future, superstar development, 95 strength, and all around really good stats across the board. I'm surprised that they actually had him ranked number 20 and we pick him up at number 4. But you know what, guys? This already made this draft superbly perfect. That superstar development is going to be amazing in the long run. That is our left tackle of the future. We now have a blindside protector for Deshaun Watson, which is going to be absolutely amazing. So really quick, I'm also just going to jump right in, and let's see what other players we do have on a draft board, because we still have our 20th overall pick, which is actually not that bad. We have a boatload of 4th rounders, so maybe we can actually trade some of those away and get some things moving. But we do need a right guard. I kind of wish that there was an ability to search that through this screen. But actually, we do need a strong safety, and we did have one actually not that badly rated. We did have Nigel Freeman, and he is projected to go in the 1st round as well. He is going to be pretty much our starter right off the bat because we don't have anybody amazing. But I'm not willing to give him for a top 10 pick. So let's see about free safety. Free safety, nothing too crazy. And let's just go down through our line, everybody. So that pick was definitely amazing. I can't believe we got our left tackle. And Turner Detmore is actually not that bad. He's 1st in the 40-yard dash, 1st in the broad jump, and 35 reps at the bench press. That is really good. Solid guy, 6'4", solid frame actually, 6'4", 300 pounds. This dude is a beast. He might be another lookout in case we don't get a right guard right off the bat. So Lamar Penn, nothing too crazy going on there. And Joey Young, actually not that bad. He did come in 2nd with the bench press at 37 reps, which is really good strength. But his pass block is a C+. Don't really think that that's really a 1st round guy. And as he is rated to go last in the 1st round. So I think we're definitely going to be playing it smart, and we're probably just going to drop more drafts on our offensive linemen, and I do want to pick up that strong safety. So we're going to sim it here, and let's just see what goes on through the top 10. So the Buccaneers pick up a cornerback, D. Glover, Miami picks up a right guard, F. Olsen. The Cleveland Browns pick up a left end, D. Barker. The Washington Redskins pick up a D tackle, S. Lewis. The Buffalo Bills pick up at number 9. Oh, they pick up the strong safety that we wanted, Nigel Freeman. That is kind of heartbreaking. I didn't think he was actually going to go in the top 10, but I guess they had him rated higher than us. So that kind of stings a little bit. We are a little bit screwed with that. But you know what? We're just going to sim it right to us. And let's just hope for the best and see what guys we can actually pick up. So we're going to jump right in here, go into our draft board. And let's see. So Joey Young is still available. Turner Detmore is still up there, which is not that bad. We do have a couple receivers that we are kind of keeping an eye out, but we don't need them at an immediate position right now. And that's really it. So the positions that we definitely did want, unfortunately we didn't get. And let's just see what the strong safety looks like for people that we didn't draft or we didn't scout. So everybody's that's available. So we have Clarence Meyer, who has really nice hip power, but kind of a poor tackling guy. We want a really big, nice, strong safety out there to be able to make some plays. We do have Martin Tolliver, but he actually has a really bad talent rating. And Darren Gregory, nothing too crazy going on there. So it doesn't look like we're going to be getting a strong safety in this draft, unless Clarence just falls down into probably the 3rd round, and then I would be comfortable with getting rid of that. But we're going to go into our draft board, and I'm almost tempted on picking up. I'm not really sure about Joey Young, everybody. I do like his impact block, and I really like his strength, but his pass block does kind of worry me, especially for a 1st rounder. And the run block is just a B, which is nothing too crazy. So I think we might be taking a jump and going for Turner Detmore here. So, okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. He might actually fill in for a right guard, considering that we do have a center already. 88 strength, 81 run block, 82 pass block, 87 impact block. Those are actually really good. And they actually had him rated at number 13 in true talent. And we drafted him at number 20. So I think that's actually a pretty solid pickup. So like I said, we definitely have quite a bit of picks and needs on the offensive line that we're definitely going to have to keep working around with. So we're going to sim it here, and let's go to our next user pick. Okay, so number 36, we do have the 4th overall. I believe that is probably from the Browns this year. So let's just see what kind of trade offers we are getting. So the Bengals want to give us a 1st for next year. Seattle wants to give us a 1st and a pair of 7s. The Saints want to give us a 1st and a 6, 2nd and a 7, a pair of 2nds actually from New England. Not too shabby. So that would actually pretty much just kind of be an even trade, and then a 2nd for next year. The Carolina actually want to give us a 1st for next year, 3rd for next year, and a 7th for this year. That's actually not that bad. So I think what we're going to do, because there's really no one that we have an immediate need for right now, at least drafting this high. But let's just take a look just to make sure. So we do have a possible right guard, so I think we're doing okay with that. Either right or left guard. That center will definitely be movable. Even right tackle. So we do have a backup lineman. Defense, like I said, we do need safeties. And I do have Spencer Dunbar rated just at the 6th rounder, so we're definitely not going to be picking him up at this time. And we do have Malcolm Bond rated in for a late 2nd rounder. So he's actually not that bad, and it would give us some mobility with Lamar Miller. Not really sure when his contract is going to be up, so we do have to keep an eye on that. And Miles Trunsnick, or Trunsnick, however you pronounce that last name, he's also another guy on the radar. We do have Chantrell Pilgrim and Tremont Pemphile, and these guys are just another couple pair that I'm just scouting in ahead. So nothing too crazy going on here. So I think we are going to make a move and just trade down, and then that way we can actually pick up some more draft picks. And we are going to send its way to the Carolina Panthers. Okay, so just for curiosity, let's see who they pick up. And they actually do pick up the strong safety. I think Yeah, that was the number one rated guy that I didn't have on my draft board, but I did scout him, Seameyer, where he had really good hit power, but not the best tackling. And usually I do want a strong safety with amazing, at least an A. If he's going in a top second rounder or in the first round, you kind of want him to have really good hit power and some decent tackling. So here we're going to sim, and we're definitely going to make a selection here. And let's see who else on the draft board is still available. So we still have pretty much almost everybody. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to spend a pick on Malcolm Bond. And not too shabby, actually. So he is ranked number 46. We pick him at number 52. So pretty much right playing ball right there. Really decent speed, really nice stiff arm, some decent trucking, and decent ball carry. So 71 overall, not too bad. Like I said, he's really not going to take over the starting spot from Lamar Miller. But hopefully it might make Devontae Foreman a little bit of an expendable piece. Either that or Lamar Miller himself because of the contract situation. So just a reminder for everybody, this is a special type of franchise mode. I made the rules and guidelines in the first episode and just kind of followed up back on them on the second episode as well. And pretty much we're not going to be keeping anybody or signing anybody above $5 million, excluding rookie contracts though. So all these guys, especially that left tackle, they're going to give them amazing money. But anybody with the penalty or the savings, with the savings of $5 million or more had to be cut or they had to be traded off the team. So here's the fourth round. We do have the third pick, and we're going to make a selection here. And let's see who else on the board is still up. So we still have Bruce Castle, which actually, for a sixth rounder, he actually has really good run blocking, pretty decent impact blocking. His pass blocking isn't the best, and 30 reps on the bench press. So he might have around probably like an 82, 83 strength, which is, it's okay. So we're going to keep an eye on him. We probably do want to pick him up a little bit in the later round. But we don't have anybody else that we're screaming to be picking up here. So let's see. I actually do like Tremont Penfile here, even though they have him rated as a late 7th rounder, surprisingly. And Chantrell Pilgrim is actually not too shabby as well. So I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to move down a little bit. Let's see what kind of trade offers we are getting. So the Bears are willing to give us a 3rd and a 5th for next year. So right now, the 3rd round is where we're going to be playing ball. And it doesn't look like anybody else wants it. So we're going to offer the trade and accept it. So let's sim to the next user pick. And we're actually right at number 7, which is actually pretty funny. Let's see. Yep. So the Minnesota do want to give us a 3rd round for next year. That's actually pretty good. And actually, San Francisco wants to give us a 3rd as well. I think we're going to take the San Francisco one because they are offering a 7th for next year when we were actually getting a 7th for this year. So I think that's definitely going to be the move to be made. And here we have another 4th rounder. So let's see if we can actually trade it for one more 3rd. So the Minnesota offer is still up there. Oakland actually just pretty much passed their offering from a 37 to a 35. So we're going to give it to Oakland. And we are just loading up on picks for next year. So that's going to be very exciting to get to. And okay, so I do suggest that we probably make a pick at least right now. I'm not sure how many more picks we have. So yeah, so this is our last 4th. We do have a couple 5ths and a pair of 7s. So let's see what guys are available on our draft board. So pretty much everybody. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take our right guard here. 74 overall, not too bad. And I'm surprised. Wow, they actually had him rated pretty high. Number 36 in true talent, but we drafted him at 116. Don't really understand how that's possible, but I was actually really close at guessing his strength. I said 82, 83. He was at 84, so that's even better. Really good run block. Pass blocking isn't the best, and really nice impact block. But like I said, he is going to be a right guard, possibly a right tackle. So the pass block I'm okay with. He might actually be our right tackle in this scenario. So we are definitely boosting up our offensive line, hopefully to minimize Deshaun Watson from getting sacked multiple times and just allowing him to be protected as he should be. So here we are in the 5th round. We do have the 2nd overall pick, And let's see what guy we can actually pick up here. So as always, we're going to be checking out our draft board. And wow, I'm surprised that Sela Burgess is still up there and Nash Lorello. Even though they're projected to go undrafted, but considering that they are second round talent, that's actually pretty mind-boggling. But there is a reason why they have them drafted like that. Okay, so here we do have our pair of right ends left, as well as Spencer Dunbar. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to end up taking Tremont Pemphile here first, and then we could also possibly just take Chantrell Pilgrim right after. But let's take Tremont, and let's see what kind of rating he is. So he's actually not that bad for a 7th rounder. So an overall of a 71, pretty good. They have him rated at true talent of number 68, but we got him at 130. Pretty decent strength, really nice tackling, decent block shedding, and actually really nice acceleration. So he's definitely going to be a nice backup, and he's just going to be somebody that we can actually work around with. So we're going to send it ahead into our next pick, and let's see what other selections we can make, even though our draft board is getting smaller and smaller with every pick. But I say here we just take a dive at Spencer Dunbar, and let's see what kind of talent he is. So not that bad, another 71, pretty decent speed, really nice hit power, which is why that's why I had him rated so highly. So he might be making the move over to strong safety. His stats are actually not too bad, and he actually has really good traits. So he has the clutch trait, which is amazing. He is undisciplined, so we might need to be able to tweak that. And he is a conservative ball player, or play ball tendency, which is actually not that bad. And what is his zone? So his zone coverage is 72, not that bad. So actually pretty decent pickup there at number 135 on the 5th round. So submitted ahead, we don't have a 6th rounder, so we're going to be going right into the 7th. And most likely or not, we're probably going to be trading this away. So we do have number 199, which is actually really funny because I'm a big Patriots fan, love Tom Brady, and that's exactly the round. Or not the round, that was actually the number he was drafted in. So that's actually pretty funny. So, okay, so we don't have anybody else on our draft board, and we do have a couple guys left that we did scout. So let's just see what kind of talent we do have at strong safety, or actually at corner, who's still available that we could just take a random dive on. So let us see. So Ray Gouda, not the craziest. All these guys are projected to go undrafted, but we are going to make their dream come true with this one pick. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to take Daryl Munnerly and just see what kind of pick we do get. So it's actually not that bad. Pretty decent speed, not that bad zone. What's really going to kill him is probably his play recognition and his awareness. So his play rec is definitely super low at 54 and his awareness at 57. But actually 75 man, 79 zone, 91 speed, actually not that bad. So that's going to be just more depth that we can add to our team, and possibly, you know, a couple guys that we might be able to develop down the years. So we are going to make our final selection here at 222, and we're probably going to pick up another corner. Let's see who we have. So we do have 5 corners, and we might need a strong safety. So let's just see what strong safety we have just for depth. And Jimmy Perry, just because you have the best combine grain out of everybody. Yep, so we're going to pick up Jimmy Perry here, and let's see. So another 66 overall, and nothing too crazy. Like I said, these are more just going to be for depth and just backups, really. So here we finish off the 2017 draft, and we're just going to do our little draft recap and check out what our rookie deals are actually going to be. So right off the bat, our amazing pickup that, like I said in the beginning, pretty much made our draft was our left tackle, Long Lewis, with superstar development. He gets the biggest contract because he was selected at number 2 overall, so that is absolutely perfect. And surprisingly enough, someone that has a higher overall than him was the other center that we also did pick up, which is actually pretty funny. So let's just kind of see what what guys we're dealing with. So I'm still going to rate Long Lewis way ahead of him. One, you can see right off the bat by the strength that he has, and as well as the development. Turner Detmore did not have the superstar development. I'm pretty sure. I think he just had, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he just had the normal development. But Long Lewis, easily an amazing talent. This is gonna be an awesome left tackle that we're definitely gonna be keeping for future videos as well. And he's going to be our cornerstone left tackle for the franchise. So just comparing them in pass blocking, so 82 to 82, 80 to 81, and then 89 to 87. Really, they're pretty much solid. So those are actually two really nice pickups that we do improve our depth at offensive line, which is absolutely amazing. So honestly, not that bad, other than the two guys, or I believe it was three, unless we took no, we actually did have Spencer drafted or scouted. So other than the two guys, actually really solid draft between everybody. 79, 75, 71, 74, not that bad all the way through. So this draft, in my opinion, was definitely a pretty nice success. So we're going to sim right into the first preseason week, and we're just going to adjust our lineup. And it's actually pretty exciting just to kind of see what our team is going to look like. So right off the bat, you have Long Lewis starting at left tackle. He is going to plug up that hole, stop defenders, and it's just going to be absolutely amazing right there. And we do have Turner Detmore, but what I do probably suggest is that we're probably going to be ending up making him a right tackle. But let's see where the right guard. Okay, so Bruce Castle, he's definitely going to be starting. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to move Turner Detmore. Let's see what his strengths are. So he's actually pretty balanced, so not too bad. That is why he is he is a center. So I think the move to be made is to probably move Turner Detmore to left tackle. That'll demote Kevin Pemphile. And that'll work out because he is a little bit more balanced, which is actually pretty nice. So we're going to move Turner to left guard. We're going to bump up Bruce Castle into our starting... I think we want to make him into our starting right tackle. Let's just see what Davenport is. So, yes. Yeah, so we're definitely going to make Bruce Castle into our starting right tackle. We're probably going to end up leaving Dakota Dozier at our right guard, and then we're going to be moving over Turner to our left guard. And that's pretty much going to solidify our offensive line. So let's make those roster changes really quickly here. So Turner, edit player. We are moving you over to the left guard position, fella. Oop, and I think I went a little bit too far ahead. There we go. Okay. So, boom, left guard. That's going to work out. That is going to boost up our left guard position. And what we're going to do is we're going to move Bruce Castle over to our right tackle position. And I actually think he's going to be a solid right tackle here. We do want him to be a run blocker because he has more run blocking in him than pass blocking. So that works out in our favor. And let's see what we have now. So we're going to move up Bruce Castle here. Turner stays the same overall. And then Dozier does stay out of right guard. So not too bad. We actually have three guys to work around with. And Greg Mann, who is actually not that bad for a center. He's okay. Nothing too explosive or too crazy. So what I do want here is we're probably going to end up moving Malcolm Bond up to probably our second running back. But we might not need to, actually. And we might take a look at Lamar Miller just to see. At least we have a little bit of halfback depth. But in the last episode, we did pick up Danny Amendola. So he's going to be our third down receiver, or our third receiver in the depth chart. Hopefully he's going to be that clutch guy that we do need just to move the chains. Deshaun Watson, we bumped up his development to quick, and we improved some of his stats. And on defense, we do have K. Dillon, who we just picked up. So they're going to bump him in right away, and they're going to start him right off the bat. So we do have, let's see who else we picked up. So we do have Spencer Dunbar, who's actually not too shabby. Let's see how he compares to Andre Hall. So I think the move to be made is we're going to move up Spencer Dunbar into the starting free safety spot. We're going to have to just pray that KJ Dillon actually can hold down the fort for us and make some plays and don't allow anything crazy deep to happen. But we do pick up some nice cornerback depth, and we do need a right tackle. We did just pick up Tremont Penfile. So I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to move Penfile into the starting lineup. But let's just see who is actually in free agency and who we would actually be able to pick up. So we do have Ryan Matthews. We have a boatload of halfbacks, actually. Eric Walden and Brandon Carr. So we're actually going to take a look at the corners and see what guys we would be able to pick up for nothing too crazy. So we actually do have TJ Carey here, who has 91 speed, 77 zone. Actually not that bad of a talent. Let's see what Brandon Carr is looking at. So Brandon Carr, but he is 32 years old. He is 0.8 mil, a little bit more. Juwan Williams, he has that 82 man, 75 zone. So TJ Carey, yeah, Williams is actually just a little bit better than you. And let's see, so Nolan Carroll. Yeah, so actually it does look like there's going to be a few guys that we can actually check out here. So we're going to do that in the next episode. I'm actually going to end this one off here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this drafting process. Like I said, we've made a lot of changes. I am hoping to be able to make the playoffs in this season. And hopefully we can actually make it deep and just keep it going. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is a mix of games, and as always, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment with any questions that you guys might have with this series or any other series in general. And hopefully you guys definitely enjoyed this episode. Mix of games here. Peace.